Hi guys. Oh, I'm walking into my trash. Hey y'all, what's up? I just got home and I am about to heat up some leftover pizza. Now I've ordered a few things and my order came in from Ulta, which I am going to show y'all. Just go ahead and put it on this video. Today is Friday, by the way, July 5th, July 6th. One of the two. It's Friday. But let me show y'all what just upset me. So I saw my Ulta order at the door and I was like, because it was like sitting on a landing, and I was like, oh, let me be careful with it. Mind you, it was sitting on the landing this way. And I was like, oh, let me be careful with it because it was kind of beat up. And I'm so glad I was careful and I flipped it over, because look at this. It's open. Now, I don't know if this is Ulta or who delivered this. UPS? Yeah, I don't know if this was Ulta or UPS. But I am pissed off and I'm not pleased, because you can't just say like, oh, it just kind of flopped open. No, somebody cut that. Like straight up cut it open. Why are you into what I got going on up in this box? This is my money. That just like bothered my soul. Oh, I'm not even in the frame. But that just bothered my soul, because it's like, why? And then what bothers me even more, hold on, let me show y'all this. I gotta set y'all over here. I'm sorry to start this off like ranting, but I just am very confused about what's taking place. Hold on. Let me get some more light. Y'all know the lighting in my apartment is terrible in this one. So when I opened it up, I just actually closed this back up. But like this was wide open, like this. This was open like this. Like, why? Smashed up. And then the palette is also open. So I'm just gonna take a deep breath. Things happen, but I don't like that this part is open, because it feels like somebody cut my stuff open like they were looking in it, and that I don't like and I don't appreciate. But I'm just gonna take a deep breath, heat up my food. I just got off work. It's been a long week. I'm sure that's not helping the situation. Probably gonna have a drink, and then we will resume to talking about what I actually picked up from Ulta, because I actually have not been buying any makeup. And also I am going on a no buy for July. I actually bought this makeup at the end of June, when actually almost the end of June, when Ulta sent out the 20% off coupon. So I will not be buying any makeup for July. I'm just going to work and play with what I have. And honestly, I said this last year and it's really still kind of true this year. I really just have not been buying a ton of makeup. I just had other things, other priorities. I really haven't even been buying books, but we are going to haul some books, because there's just a lot out that I want to read. And so we're gonna get into that. Also, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm going to be reading over the weekend / the next week. It's not really like I'm gonna get through all of, it's not really that I'm gonna get through all of these books, but a couple of them are books that I need to read to finish off my academic reading list for the summer. And then a few of them are books that I wanna start for myself. So let me get my food and calm down and come back. Thanks for listening to me rant. I'll be back in a much better mood. All right, y'all. I got my drink. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but Living Single is still going down. But we're about to proceed. But I wanted to show y'all my drink before I stirred it up. It's so pretty, right? This is one of the only like mixed drinks that I actually know how to make, because it's like 3 ingredients. But it's so delicious. It's one of my favorites. All right, y'all. I'm back. I'm in a better mood. Got my drink over there. And if young people are watching this, drink responsibly, okay? I'm well over 21. It's fine. I can say I made a drink. Now, let me show y'all what I picked up. So I ordered some stuff from Ulta online toward the end of June, when they had the 20% off coupon. And then I end up going back in and getting some conditioner, because I actually did not have conditioner in my house, and I needed a new shampoo. So they were having like that jumbo sale on the shampoo and conditioners. It didn't seem to apply to the hair mask, only their shampoo and conditioners. So I picked up one that I've been wanting to try for a long time. And I've tried other things from this brand, and I am talking about the Matrix Biolage brand. So I have tried some things from their curly hair series that I've actually really liked. They have a curly hair like co-wash conditioner that I really like. But I've never tried anything else from them. So I picked up the Fiber Strong Bamboo Conditioner for Fragile Hair. And y'all, this is 33.8 ounces. I think I'm good. And I also picked up the shampoo. And these pumps, I never have a need for these, but apparently they're normally $3. They were on sale for $1. I thought might be helpful considering, so I picked up 2 of those. And I'm sorry y'all are wobbling. I have y'all like concocted some weird way up against a scrub, sitting on some coasters and stuff, so it's really distorting me. I apologize. We're making do. I need to actually prime a new holder for my phone now that I'm doing so many more clips on my phone. But anyway, I picked that up, and then Ulta is super close to Trader Joe's. They're right there in the same thing. And I've been wanting to try the Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle Conditioner. I also meant to pick up the Nourish Conditioner because I co-wash my hair often, about once a week, sometimes even twice a week, especially with working out, or at least trying to work out consistently. Sometimes twice a week is necessary for a co-wash in my hair. But I wanted to try this one as a good cleansing co-wash conditioner. So I will keep you updated. I've never tried any of the... Oh, it smells so good though. I love minty hair products. I really, really love minty hair products. So I hope I like this. I think the next time I will try the nourishing one. And also at the drugstore, one of my favorite things, constantly pick it up, the Biore 14 deep cleansing cloth. Deep cleansing pore strips. There you go. So I picked those up. I normally, wait, y'all, I got the wrong one. I hope I got my receipt. These are just nose strips. I always get the combo pack. I just noticed that I always get the combo pack so that I can cut it in half and put it in between my eyebrows and across this area right here, because I get a lot of clogging and blackheads there. So I just noticed that. Okay, so on to what I actually picked up at Ulta. And you know what? I think this is the first time on my channel since I have had my channel that we have ever done an actual unboxing. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so, because normally I just like bust my stuff open when I get it. Like, I'm always so excited, and I'm just not good with delayed gratification. I'm working on it. So I think this is a first for me. Shout out to me. This is the Andalou Naturals Blossom and Leaf Toning Refresher. So I was looking for a new toner to use in the morning. My favorite toner is the Simple Soothing Toner. I can't find it anywhere. I think Simple is losing their mind and they want to discontinue it. I don't understand, but I can't find it to save my life. So I wanted to try a different one, and I was previously trying one from Pixie, but it's really sticky, and it's fine when I don't wear makeup. I'd still rather it not be sticky, but when I do wear makeup, I don't know, it just interacts weird with my makeup, and I just don't like it at all. So I really wanted to find something else, even though it's been almost a month since I wore makeup. But that's not the point. It's the principle. It interacts and really feels weird with my makeup, and my face just remains sticky and tacky, and I'm just not into that. I didn't realize that this one was a spray bottle, but it smells good. And I will have to let you know. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I got a call. My phone is on Do Not Disturb, but the call came through. So anyway, I will have to let you know what it does. It has fruit stem cell in it. It's supposed to hydrate and replenish nutrients and be like really gentle and soothing. So I don't think it has like super crazy claims or anything like that, even though it is supposed to help with like a natural glow and like help rejuvenate the complexion. So I will report back on this. I'm gonna try it for the first time in the morning, but y'all know I need to try it for a while, so I will get back to y'all on this. But hopefully this toner is just very simple and something that I can use in the morning. And it also, the other thing is that the thing that really made me buy it is that it says it's for dry or very dry skin. It's a solution for dull and flaky skin, premature aging, fine lines, and wrinkles. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to have that. Plus, I've tried something else. Let me just bring that on out right now from this line a long time ago, and it's been a while since I've bought this mask, and I love it. And I also just realized that I also got like an extra little gift in this. So this is the Andalou Naturals Pumpkin Honey Glycolic Mask, and it's a brightening mask. This is one of my absolute favorite masks. It's been a really long time since I've used it though, and I just, as y'all can see, I don't have any makeup on. I don't know, I just really feel like my texture could use a little bit of help. My complexion could use a little bit of help, so I decided to pick this up. And it looks like they included a free probiotic plus C renewal cream. So this might also be good to travel with because it's 1 ounce. So here's this right here. I've never actually tried this before. I think we should smell it, don't you? Maybe we shouldn't smell it, y'all, because I can't get this off to save my life. Oh, it smells like oranges. I'm not really crazy about that, but we'll see if it works. And then, I'm actually low on my favorite night cream. And then this is the mask right here. I am so excited to use this again. And I will show you that as well. Here it is right here. Oh yeah, just as good as I remember the smell of it. It smells like real pumpkin. It smells so good. So this is what it looks like. I'm really excited to use this again. Oddly enough, this is normally something that I buy and use in the winter, but I don't know. I know it works well for me, so I was like, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Stick to what you know. So pick that up. And then I picked up the Too Faced chocolate bar. My nose is itching. I notice in all my videos, I'm always touching my nose or my ear or something. My face is like always itching, y'all, but especially with my food sensitivities and stuff, like I'm not just intentionally trying to touch my face. With my food sensitivities and stuff, there's a lot of times when I'm like just still itchy because I have to be so careful about what I eat. So just in case you've noticed that. But anyway, this is the Too Faced chocolate bar eyeshadow palette. And I have wanted this palette for so long, so long. For a long time I didn't get it because I wasn't getting high-end eyeshadow palettes. And then I had tried the Makeup Revolution one that was supposed to be a dupe for this one, and I really enjoyed that palette. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just hold off on getting this one. But I have recently, over the last few years, have been really getting into Too Faced eyeshadows, and I like their formula. I like their mattes a little bit more than their shimmers, but I do still like them. So I decided to go ahead and get myself what I wanted. Plus, I have saw lately, like over the last year, I feel like every time I see an eye look that I'm like, what is that? It's always this palette. And I just think this is such a good basic staple if you are into like neutrals and browns. Like, you can't go wrong. So I picked that up. I'm so happy to have this palette. I literally can't wait to play with it. This might prompt me to actually start putting makeup on because it's just hot, y'all. I have not been in the mood. And then I picked up these Ulta Beauty makeup removing towels. I actually had been looking for these in the store, but they don't carry them in my store anymore. So I decided to pick these up. They're supposed to be used for taking off your makeup. And I think you're supposed to be able to use them to take off your makeup without anything. I won't be using them that way, but maybe it's something I could still test out. I will actually be using them after I use my cleansing balm or one of my cleansing oils. Then I will actually use this to finish taking the makeup off. Oh, I also picked up another one of the Tarte Shape Tape concealers. I know they better not raise the price on this concealer anymore because it's just been inching up. This thing is almost $30, but I love it so much. I want to try the new Too Faced one that's supposed to be extremely comparable to this one, but even more hydrating. So I really want to try that one. If you're curious, I have this shade Tan Sand, and I do use this for highlighting. And I find that this concealer is really good for me for both concealing and giving my face a highlight, or if like my foundation is a little too deep, it really helps to balance out the rest of my face. I do set this concealer and it lasts all day and looks really fresh on me, so I really like it. And then the last thing, I'm not going to take it out because apparently a little bit of it spilled out, so it looks like they're all soaked. But I bought the big bottle, yep, because I can smell it. I can smell it through here. This is the Badescu AHA Botanical Body Soap. Every time I buy it, I always buy the 8 ounce. But I'm almost out of the one that I have in my shower right now, and I love this. This is one of my favorites. I do have a video on my channel called like Badescu Collector Review or something like that. I reviewed a ton of products in there, and this is one of them. And this is one of my favorite products from them. So I really like it, and it has a really nice, pleasant scent. And then I also picked up, I don't know if y'all can see that, this poopourri before you go toilet spray, and I got the original citrus because none of the other scents really appeal to me, but I really wanted to try this, so I picked that up as well. And that is everything that I picked up from Ulta.
So yeah, that's everything I picked up from Ulta. And what else did I want to tell y'all? I guess I could also still show you what I'm going to be reading this weekend / the rest of the week. So hold on, let me grab those things and then I'll show you that as well. Okay, so here's what I'm currently reading for myself. Like, all of this is for myself, but I have some very academic things that I'm reading for my academic life, you know, the emerging scholar, hopefully, that is Bridget. And then I have some things that I'm reading that is not pertaining to my PhD program or anything like that. So let me start there, actually. I'll be taking candidacy exams next month. And so I have a academic reading list / things that are just like foundational things that I should read and should know about. And then also, over the course of my first year in school, things that pique my interest that I didn't get a chance to read. There's just always reading and work and research to be done. And I just want to constantly increase my scholarship and really have a solid foundation in what it is that I'm studying. So anyway, the first thing that I will be working my way through over this next week. Now, these are some books that's left from my academic reading list. I had a mix of books and articles, but I had been putting off these 2 books, so I just decided to go ahead and get them from my library. This first one is Higher Education in the Color Line. And who is this actually by? Yeah, Higher Education in the Color Line, College Access, Racial Equity, and Social Change, all of which are exactly what I study. And this is edited by Gary Orfield, Patricia Marin, and Catherine L. Horn. So yeah. Well, I guess there's no cover to show y'all. I'm so used to there being a cover to show y'all, but there is not one on these books. The next one is Reframing Retention Strategy for Institutional Improvement by David H. Kalsbeek. He's the editor of this one. And I can't really tell you a ton about these books because I don't really remember a lot of what they were about. I know they were books that really piqued my interest and also books that I really need to read. I know that this one is, again, about institutional improvement all around retention. And there is some like research and talking to literature about whether or not we should call students completing persisting, or do we want to call it retention? And there is a difference between, not to get all academic, but there is a difference between persistence to graduation and retention to graduation. But anyway, so this book is all about retention. And then the final thing that I am reading, and I actually did purchase this book for myself, but I'm waiting for it to come in. But I needed this book really soon, and I thank God I was able to find it at the library. This is like one of the foundational books for a qualitative researcher. And as somebody who eventually would like to be mixed methods, but I'm really diving into qualitative research right now, as somebody who is really new to qualitative research, I have found this book to be extremely helpful. And this is Qualitative Research and Case Study Applications in Education. And this is a revised and expanded version from Case Study Research and Education. This was the second one, I believe, that she came out with, and this is by Sharon B. Maram. Oh, I hope I'm not getting her name wrong. So here it is right here. So these are some of the things that I will be working my way through. I actually will be back at work tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning, so I'm not going to touch any of that tonight, but hopefully I can do just a little bit of reading for myself tonight. So one of the things that I've been wanting to read, and I'm going to end up buying this book, but I just got really impatient and I saw it at my library and I decided to pick it up, is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Now, I started reading this book when I was in my master's program a few years ago, but I never finished it, and I don't really know why, because I enjoyed a lot of what I read, but I never finished it. I see this book talked about and praised so highly and constantly referenced, and it's something about like being in this program, and networking is such a big deal in this program, and just really knowing how to work with people. And I'm always somebody, I never want to stop learning, so I just thought this would be just a really good book for me to read and see what I can learn and glean from it. So yeah, I picked this up, and I have not actually started reading it again yet, and when I do, I'm gonna start at the beginning. And then I told you guys in another video that I buddy read the first book from V. Schwab's A Darker Shade of Magic trilogy with Rocky. We've decided we're just going to buddy read all of them, and so we're buddy reading the second book, A Gathering of Shadows by V. Schwab, and this is a new author that I almost want to say that I truly love her. But this is the second book. I haven't started reading it yet. This is actually what I want to crack into a little bit tonight. So yeah, in this book, again, follows our main character Kale, who is a world traveler. He can travel between different worlds. He lives in Red London, but there's like 4 different alternate versions of London, and the story kind of takes off from there with him traveling. And then the final thing, I really need to get into this story because it's so good. I don't know. I think I just keep waiting for there to be some perfect time when I'm not stressed out and I just have all the time in the world to read the book. And it's like, that is not going to happen, girl. So just cuddle up and make it happen, okay? Because this is one of my most anticipated reads of this year. So I need to just go for it. And it's An American Marriage. It's right here. I feel like I was just like, look. I didn't mean to be all aggressive. But I don't know a ton about this story, and the pieces I do know, I don't want to spoil anybody. So what I will say is, I know this is about 2 newlyweds, and we kind of see the ups and downs of their marriage. I think, yeah, so the husband in this story is actually sentenced to jail time, and he's gone for a long time, and then I think he comes back, and so we kind of see what that looks like, him coming back and stuff. So I've heard nothing but great things about this, so I'm really looking forward to reading this as well. And yeah, y'all, that's what I got going on. That's what I got on my radar. And those are like the books that I'm really focused on. I have a lot more books on my academic reading list, and there's still a few more that I still haven't read, and then for the most part I'm pretty good to go. But for now, I just wanted to kind of do bite-sized chunks, so maybe I'll show you guys the other pieces. I guess for academic reading, I just thought nobody's going to be interested in that. That's like super, I don't know, I guess I thought maybe people would think it's boring or something like that, but I do want to share more of that because that is a part of my reading life, and even if it wasn't my scholarship, it's something I'm very interested and passionate about. So it's something that I read about regardless to what's required of me and what's not. So I do want to incorporate that more on my channel. And I don't know if this is going to be good night or if I'm going to come back, so I guess we will just see. But if it is good night, and thank you for spending Friday with me. But if it's not good night, maybe either we will do a mask or something else, because I did tell y'all that we needed to do a mask and chill, and I do not want to be alone when I try that snail mask. So you and me, maybe grab a mask, grab a sheet mask. Let's make this a thing. Yeah, let's do that. I'll see you in a little bit. I'm probably gonna put on pajamas.